Oh my gosh, you guys, it is Tuesday night, which means you must be at home watching this channel and seeing me right now. It's going to be Spotlight On. We've got great guests for you today, so hang out with us when we turn the spotlight on. Howdy. My name is Sarah Kennedy. I am one of the hosts of the show. The other host of the show, James Morrow, is out somewhere, so he's left me all alone in the Lobo Theater. But that's awesome because it means I get to bring awesome guests to you tonight. We have, for our very first guest this evening, from the New Mexico Music Guild, we have Jackie McGeehee and Ivan A. Dune. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Mm-hmm. So just for the people at home, why don't you go ahead and just tell us a little bit about the New Mexico Music Guild?
Oh my goodness, let's see. The Music Guild has been organized for over 60 years. And at one time, of course, was the New Mexico Symphony Guild. And after its demise, reincarnated as the New Mexico Music Guild. We have a wonderful history now that we have added to all of the other years in that we are very philanthropic for music organizations. Last year, $75,000 was given to 17 different groups. And my role in the Guild, I have been chairman, I've been education director, but for 21 years I've been involved in the piano and strings competition.
Wow, that's amazing. Which is actually was my next question. So tell me a little bit about the Young Artist Competition.
The Young Artist Competition was organized with the cooperation between the New Mexico Symphony Orchestra, but spearheaded by the Music Guild, then the NMSO's Music Guild. And this competition is for young New Mexico only students, 13 through 18. They must have a concerto movement memorized. Their opportunities, it's over $4,000 in prizes every year. And the opportunity to play with the New Mexico Philharmonic now, the major orchestra, plus many other performance opportunities.
That's amazing. And I know you brought a few pictures with you of this past one. So let's go ahead and take a look at those and you can explain kind of what's happening in them.
The first picture is of the New Mexico Music Guild Committee. And this benefit was held on September 12th. Featuring Doug Montgomery, who's a wonderful entertainer. And these are the people that were responsible for that benefit.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's go ahead and bring up the next one.
Mary Sue Warner, Doug Montgomery, and yours truly, Jackie. Mary Sue was chair this year of the benefit.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I'd like to tell you that our goal was to raise maybe $6,000, and we made $10,680.13.
Holy moly, that's amazing.
I don't know where the 13 cents came. That other picture, which was on really briefly, was Gabe Landstead, Maria V. Hill, Jackie, and Doug, and this is Gabriel Landstead. He performed that evening, and he was the 2012 winner of the piano competition.
And how old is he?
He just turned 18 and is now attending the university.
Oh, that's great. That's so cool. So are there any other, let's see, some more.
Do we have another? There's Doug. Doug Montgomery is the ultimate entertainer. He performs year-round at Vanessi's in Santa Fe. You may have heard him there. And he also performs in California at a restaurant there.
Amazing.
But he performs all over the world. He's a wonderful pianist and a great entertainer.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing those with us. They're great. And also, I just want to thank you guys both for wearing purple. That was really nice. I didn't...
We didn't actually call each other up, did we?
No, we didn't. It was psychic.
Yeah, right. It was going to be red, but then we got the word.
Amazing. Yeah. No red in the Lobo Theater. That's how we do things. So why is it so important for young people to get into music?
There are studies, of course, that tell us all of the ramifications for studying music, as far as it goes for the brain and other adventures that you go into. But I think one of the things that I could say as a musician, I'm a pianist, is it gave me the opportunity to find a lot about myself and to share it with others through music. But maybe Ivan has something that he would like to add to it because he's that younger generation.
Well, yeah, like you were saying, there's a lot of social benefits to music. Like, I know a lot of people from around the city through music. I get to connect with a lot of people, and I get a great opportunity to express myself through music that I probably wouldn't have had otherwise.
Awesome. That's
You know,
amazing.
he is also a pianist and a composer.
God, that's so
I
amazing.
might add that, besides being a fabulous bass player.
Oh yeah, we'll get to see that a little bit later. I'm so excited. Ivan, what inspired you to follow the music path? Was it?
Well, when I was in 5th grade, I wanted to join going to middle school, I wanted to join the school orchestra, I think as much as anything, just to be a little incongruous and play a large instrument. But I found in middle school playing so much enjoyment in music of all sorts that I just really wanted to do that as long as I could.
Amazing, amazing. Who are some of your favorite musicians?
Some of my favorite musicians? Well, I like a lot of jazz musicians like Thelonious Monk and John Coltrane. Some classical musicians, I like the symphonic repertoire like Berlin Phil offers, and as far as popular music goes, you can't go wrong with Pink Floyd.
Amazing. Yeah, well, yeah, Pink Floyd's awesome. So, hey, we're going to come back after this short break, and we're going to get a chance to hear from Ivan. Oh, yeah, here in a second. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you guys? All right, stick with us, you guys. We'll be right back after this short break.
Lessman's Pro Audio. Lessman's Rentals offers backline, DJ lighting, video cameras, projectors, PA systems, concert sound systems. Rent our PA systems, all are iPod compatible, as low as $50.
My father taught me a lot about life, without ever saying a word. When I was a little girl, my friends were all just like me. His never were.
Hello, hello.
Didn't you bring them, George?
I thought you were going
No, I brought them last time.
You're all right. I forgot. All right, so we'll be with...
I used to wonder, why would a Jew, a Christian, and a Muslim ever get together?
It was him.
And then I finally got it. They had a lot more in common than donuts.
Friendship. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Everybody needs a helping hand. Take a look at your fellow man and tell me what can I do today.
Hey, let me get that for you.
Helping out. If that ain't what it's all about, tell me what can I do today?
Thank you, young man.
No problem.
Courtesy. Pass it on.
Don't worry about me. I got it.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to Spotlight On. I'm again Sarah Kennedy, and we're here again with musician Ivan Adoun. So Ivan, this is a bass, yes?
This is a bass.
Awesome. When did you start playing this instrument?
I started playing this when I was in the 6th grade, so that's about 5 years ago now.
Good. So you were about this tall?
Yeah, about that tall.
Did you have to stand, or how do you?
I just had they make smaller basses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
They're
cute.
adorable.
Awesome. So I know you've got a piece ready to perform for us. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to do for us.
So this is a movement actually of a Bach cello suite transcribed for the bass. This is going to be the first bourrée from suite number 3.
Awesome. How come you picked it?
Because it doesn't require any pianist or anything, and it's sort of impressive.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm just going to let you go ahead and do what you want to do. You guys,
All right.
Please enjoy the music of Mr. Ivan A. Dune. Amazing! Ivan A. Dune, everybody. So, Ivan, here's the deal. Do you ever play any other genres on the bass?
Yeah, I'm also an active jazz musician.
Oh, awesome. That's so cool. Do you ever rockabilly it up?
Not really, no, but I have friends who do.
Oh, that's cool. I was going to ask you, because I play a little bit of guitar, and one of the things that always really interests me about other stringed instruments is how do you know where the notes, how to place the notes if there's no frets?
Sort of the way that singers know where the notes are despite the fact that they don't have frets in their voice. It's just, if you play it long enough, you sort of get a sense of where I'm sure this is true on guitar too. If you have to play a B or whatever, you know where that fret is. You may not know exactly where it is, but you have an idea where you have to move your hand to, and that's the way it is here. You have an idea, if I move my hand here, this is an F. If I move my hand here, this is an E, that sort of thing.
That's awesome. You were really ripping it up.
Thank you.
That was really, really incredible. Thank you so much for coming here and performing with us today. So where do you want to see music take you?
Well, if I could become an orchestral musician, that would be wonderful. That's my dream right now. Definitely, I love playing orchestral music. I love playing jazz music. I love listening to music. And I know even if that's not what I become, music is going to follow me through my life, and that's really encouraging.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So, what's a great city for musicians to go to for?
For almost anything, cities like New York, Chicago, and Cincinnati are happening music places, and most of the big cities in California as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's so incredible that so much is going on here musically here in New Mexico.
Definitely here in New Mexico, there is a lot, especially here in Albuquerque. There's a lot of great music going on all the time.
So where can people find out more information about where you're playing and stuff?
About where I'm playing?
Yeah, just in...
Well, I'm a member of the Albuquerque Youth Symphony, so if you go to ays.com, or one of those, you can find a list of the concerts that we play there.
Mm-hmm. Great, and then there's more information too about the New Mexico Music Guild, and you guys can find out that but go visit that kind of stuff by going here, right there. Go there, go find out more information. So would you mind playing us out maybe something a little jazzy?
Not at all.
Great. All right, again, you guys. Here's Ivan Adoon, and when we come back, we'll have Dirk Norris. So stay with us on Spotlight On.
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
A little time. A little exercise. A little laugh. A little help.
He might be in danger of not making it to high school this year if he flunks math. And we just can't have that.
A little bit of your support can make a big difference for matches like these. Just ask this high school freshman. Start something today at bigbrothersbigsisters.org/startsomething.
I walk you across the street?
Sure. Why not? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Oh boy, what an awesome commercial break that was. You guys, welcome back to Spotlight On. I'm still Sarah Kennedy, and we have tonight's second guest with us. Please welcome the CEO of the New Mexico Film Foundation, Mr. Dirk Norris.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, normally we've got at least one other person here, but we're in just an empty Lobo Theater.
We'll do great together.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Good.
So go ahead and tell the people who are watching at home a little bit about the New Mexico Film Foundation.
Yeah, so this is an organization that I formed just recently to kind of fill in a gap of support for New Mexico independent filmmakers, the men and women who live in New Mexico and make film, versus the films that we recruit from Hollywood to come and be made here. And what we're doing is, when we get funded, and that's an important phrase, when we get funded, we'll be offering grants to our filmmakers, a seed grant, which will give them an opportunity to make a trailer or do research to get their film done. We'll have a production grant, which the major part of their film can get made. We'll have a post-production grant, and we also will have a screenwriting grant. We also want to offer support to film festivals in the state that offer a certain percentage of their programming made in New Mexico by New Mexicans. And then there's going to be a little bit of travel money for people whose films have been accepted, like in Sundance or festivals outside the state. We can pay for a motel room or an air flight or something like that. Because sometimes all it needs is just, a little bit of help to help our filmmakers. And we've done a very good job in creating a crew base, and those are the folks that work on these films that we recruit from Hollywood. But there have been gaps now for the support for writers, directors, producers, actors, the above-the-line folks. And so that's kind of the gap that we're filling in.
Amazing. That sounds really incredible and something very, very helpful for around here.
I hope so.
Yeah. So what inspired you to get this started?
Well, actually, I've spent the last year and a half as the outreach programs manager for the New Mexico State Film Office. And in that experience, kind of recognizing that this kind of support was needed. There were programs in years past that the state had that helped our above-the-line folks. Those programs are gone now. So, and just in talking with people and saying, yeah, gee, I really want to get my film made, but you know, I don't know where to get this or that, or I just need a little bit of help in, you know, getting started. So, kind of like that.
Yeah. Awesome. So if you had the chance, and here is your chance, by the way, to give advice to people who wanted to get involved in filmmaking, both above the line and below, like, what advice would you give?
Probably the best would be to, with all these films that are being made here, there's lots of opportunities just to get on set by being a background actor, by being an extra. And there's casting calls going on all the time. Folks can go to the State Film Office website, nmfilm.com, and see the casting calls. If you are able to be a background actor, it at least gets you on set so you can see what are the different jobs going on and say, oh, maybe I'd be interested in doing that position or that position, and then network with people and find out about that position. And then there's programs in the universities, the community colleges that have film technician programs, and you know, pursuing it that way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those opportunities around. There's also a lot of people that are just self-taught. You know, they pick up a book, they talk to people, they attend all these events that go on, and they figure out what they like about it.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. So I guess I have kind of a bigger picture question. Where do you see the film industry going in New Mexico?
I think New Mexico has an opportunity to really shine in the independent film industry. The whole model is changing. It's no longer the big studios making big films. That's still happening, but more and more independent filmmakers, people can pick up a camera and tell a story, and they can get it up on YouTube. So the distribution models are changing, which makes it easier for the filmmakers to get their work shown and monetized and bought, right? And that's kind of the idea. Most everybody that makes a film would like to, you know, get some money for it.
Yeah.
So it's becoming easier to do that, and I think New Mexico can be a really, you know, at the forefront of the independent filmmaking industry.
Absolutely. So just real fast, where can people find out more information about the New Mexico Film Foundation online?
So the website is nmfilmfoundation.org. We also have a Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/New Mexico Film Foundation. And we have a Twitter account as well.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here today. You guys go find out more information about this amazing foundation and stick with us through the break because we've got something really awesome on the other end of it. But hey, it's Spotlight On. You know how we do.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
A little time. A little exercise. A little laugh. A little help.
He might be in danger of not making it to high school this year if he flunks math. And we just can't have that.
A little bit of your support can make a big difference for matches like these. Just ask this high school freshman. Start something today at bigbrothersbigsisters.org/startsomething.
I walk you across the street?
Sure. Why not? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a
Oh, hey, welcome back to Spotlight On. Man, what an episode we had today, am I right? I feel like I'm talking to you like Mr. Rogers, but that's how it goes around here when James isn't around. James, come back. Here's the deal. We get a lot of help for this show from students from the data program, and they also get to help us with doing a small segment that we like to have at the end of our episodes. And by we, I mean me, because again, so very alone. So go ahead and enjoy this Country Home Minute with Slim Randles.
A city guy I knew had a weekend cabin way up in the mountains, and he bought a brand new double-bit cruiser axe like this one for whittling on his wood pile. When he left up there on Sunday, he set the axe leaning up against the side of the cabin. That following weekend, he found that the new axe handle had bowed out, way out, in a kind of bow-legged way. It wasn't usable, of course. So when he went back to the city this time, he leaned it up against the cabin wall the other direction, thinking it would correct itself in a week's time. The very next Saturday, he drove up to the cabin, only to find the axe handle had gone completely the other way, bowing out again. Now, some people would simply give up and buy a new axe handle, but man was put on this earth to be master of beasts of the field, television remote controls, and fussy axe handles. Finally, he came up with a plan. He decided to try coming up to the cabin on Wednesday. From the Tulumas Ranch in Corrales, New Mexico, I'm Slim Randles. See you next time.
Oh, that's Slim Randles. I love that guy. So you guys, this television show doesn't just happen in the box of a television. There's all kinds of ways for you to be able to interact with us on the internets. If you'd like to, you can go and like our Facebook page. That is facebook.com/there. Yeah, you see it right there, /Spotlight TV show. And then you can also always email us at spotlightonshow@gmail.com. You know what? Do that, because I would like to see what kind of emails we could get in. Say things about my hair, or this t-shirt I'm wearing, or the guests that we've had, because I like to talk with you guys about more stuff. You can also find me on the internet. I'm all over the place too. I have these videos I make myself, and they're called Clearly SK videos, and you can see those by going to my website, which is sarahkcomedy.com. There's a link for those, and then that's also where my general stand-up comedy business happens, because I tell jokes all over town, and you should definitely come out and check me out there. And then James is there too, usually, unlike today. So, what can I say? Except for thank you. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you to all of our guests. Thank you for all the people who put this show together. And thank you to the day of Tuesday, which lets us be shown. So come back with us next Tuesday, and we'll have even more guests and even more fun when we turn the spotlight on.
Spotlight On would like to thank the following local businesses for their generous support. Lessman's Pro Audio and Lighting. Visit them on the web at www.lessmans.com or call 1-888-LESSMANS. Pizza 9 with 12 locations to serve you. Visit them online at www.pizza9.com for the location nearest you. HBW Helping Build Wealth. For your financial planning and insurance needs, contact James Tomei at 505-440-0317. First Impressions, Inc., Albuquerque's premier full-service printing company since 1986. Visit them on the web or call 505-255-6321.